Last time on Book of Spring.
With the wreaths in tow, they headed back into town for some shopping. Colleen picked up a baby blanket at Pearls of Wisdom for a birthday gift, and Babou, who had a rough day, wistfully remembered his wife. Jake decided to go to the party early and got roped into cooking for it. You enter the party. What do you guys do? Like, what's your agenda? Like, are you going to act as a group, or are you going to
I'm already
Oh,
there.
yeah. Jake's already there.
I'm like,
you guys actually didn't even know where. Yeah, you didn't even know where Jake was at.
I'm like all in my chef's outfit and everything, whatever they provided me. I don't know. I probably had to pin my sleeves up.
Sorry. Arthur's ready to party. This is a social event.
Yeah.
He's used to like people getting together. He's dressed. Well, no, he's dressed in the same clothes.
Dirt.
But he looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's scoping out the hors d'oeuvres.
Sure. Yep. Cool.
Divorce.
Worst divorce. Babou?
I'm thinking Babou finds the table with all the gifts and put his shitty wreath on it.
Okay, gotcha.
I think maybe between the then and now, he like put a little tag on it that said, "From Babou."
Is it wrapped at all?
Nope.
So it just looks like a decoration might have fallen on the table.
Yep.
Yep, there is a definite gift table there's a lot of stuff on there.
Yeah. And then, have people started eating yet?
Yeah, the hors d'oeuvres are out.
Yeah.
That's what you eat.
That's what we're getting.
Okay,
Not the spaghetti
fish.
trough?
No, not yet.
It's in another
Jake,
room.
It's not time for the main
No.
Okay.
Jake says not yet. Jake says no. Not yet.
Order.
These noodles are not hard enough or soft enough.
These
Yeah.
noodles are still raw. They're still raw.
Colleen,
They're still wheat.
They're still weak.
Colleen, what's Colleen's
raw
approach when she walks into this?
She's more of an observer.
Gotcha.
She likes to sit on the edges and people watch.
Eating anything? Well,
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Some cheese cubes.
Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say,
Wait, do we have dairy in this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably cheese cubes, and he's even made like a blooming flower out of cheese slices of some kind.
Something
It's
that he
like
fried
blue
from the
cheese.
fields.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
Okay, great. So you're mingling about, and then you hear presents time.
Oh no.
Did he
Gather
just like?
round, everybody.
Was he already there, or did he just show up like the surprise boy, and he's like in a tuxedo, and he's like presents?
Sure, exactly how you imagine.
surprise party.
No,
He does like this walk. It's like
he,
Just like shoulders first, baby.
he explodes out of his own cake.
At least he's not hiding in the spaghetti trough.
yeah, that would be great if he was.
Drop those noodles on me.
Everyone's like,
He's like got a
spaghetti
straw.
Drop. Everybody dig in, and he just rises up covered in spunk.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The lucky noodle is tied around his middle finger.
Grossest thing ever.
Poor Mr. Becky Ann.
This is the best birthday of my life.
The monster from the Black Lagoon covered in spaghetti instead of kelp.
I'm really in love with just the vision of a man raising from spaghetti.
He's not going to raise up from the spaghetti trough.
I like the idea that there was like a little straw sticking out of the spaghetti.
Your guys' head canon, it's not canon.
It's the same color as a noodle, so you can't tell.
Right.
Oh my. But the sad part about me is that as a player, I want to be like, and also, he just took a spaghetti noodle and hauled out the middle. It's like a penne, and that's what he was doing. But no, what happened? You hear a voice call from the dining area, the meeting room. It's presents time.
Sounds-
Gather round, all of you want to see what you got for me.
Sounds to me like you're just mad that
What
we
if he's
ruined
not
your
in
surprise.
Well, if he's not in tuxedo, he's just dressed in spaghetti.
Stop it! He's not a spaghetti man.
He's a spaghetti man.
He's not a spaghetti man.
The more you say it, the funnier it gets.
Okay, maybe his tie is made of spaghetti. Are you happy?
Nice, yes.
It's a bolero tie.
Oh my gosh, it's a bolo tie, but it's like a little meatball right
Yes.
there. Yeah, there you
Spaghetti
go.
is his favorite. Okay. So do you gather around? He's like, first we're going to do.
And his suit's blue because he likes blue.
Oh, yes. His suit is blue, and he's calling out from the meeting area, and he's like, gather round. It's time for presents. After presents, we'll have dinner. After dinner, there'll be cake, and then the games will begin.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
Sounds like a long night. Is there alcohol?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Jake gives you a bottle of the finest.
Jake comes out of nowhere.
Has the finest bottle, aged wine or whatever
Excellent.
you prefer.
And so everybody put their presents on the table.
Yep.
Okay, we're good.
Because now I'm a part of the catering service, I guess.
For the sake of time, he just starts ripping through all the presents to get excited about them. When he gets to Jake's, my new friend Jake got me this present, to like the 10 people who are actually paying attention, because the other 40 or so are like doing their own thing.
They're mingling and just whatever.
I think we all go to the. I go to the present room.
Yeah, that's where everybody's at.
Yes.
Yes. You caught up now.
Yep.
Okay. So he gets to Jake's present and he opens it. My God, it's lovely. Thank you so much. I will cherish it forever. He holds it to himself.
And since I'm on catering business, I just give a knowing nod
And
towards.
he turns to Becky Ann and goes, Becky Ann, look, it's you. We're close enough.
I forget what she looks like.
Yeah, can I roll a
Yeah, sure. You guys can make
a
up what
perception
Becky
check
Ann
on
looks
Becky
like.
Ann?
Yes,
What?
go
Really?
ahead.
Does she look like Wyatt in a wig?
No, she looks like a normal woman who's just happy and like she's kind of got that pregnancy belly kind of going, and she's wearing a blue dress that's a scoop neck and has got a blue ribbon around her waist, empire waist dress. Looks pretty Pride and Prejudice-y in here, and she's smiling at Wyatt and just. It's not like that, like, I'm indulging him. It's, like, legit, like, she's, like, delighted at how
Smiling
delighted he
at
is.
Wyatt, you said?
Smiling.
Oh, no.
Mr. Becky
no.
Ann,
I had
don't put
had a-
Wyatt in here.
No, you said Wyatt. And I was
know.
like, what?
'Cause I
had to
mentioned-
think about it. I was like,
I put that devil in there.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like she's smiling at Wyatt, and Becky Ann's trying to show her
Is she
this
having an affair?
with Wyatt. Ah!
Is the baby Wyatt's?
Oh God.
God.
So, yeah, she's looking at him adoringly.
Yeah, she has to have some fortitude to deal with this guy.
Yeah, she
She's
doesn't look
drunk
tired at all.
No, she
Okay.
looks happy. And then he'll pick up, let's do Colleen.
So glad she's real.
Yeah. Oh, she's always been real.
Oh, we keep getting weird looks and winks and shit.
She's real.
The next present, he'll open up his Colleen's, and he opens it up and he feels it. He's, oh, Becky, it's a baby Blankenful Junior, and then he puts it on her, and when he's so
On her
happy,
belly.
and he was like, "It's from Colleen, our new friend Colleen," which he probably doesn't see you because it's like crowded and everything.
She's getting drunk.
All right, the next present he'll grab is the wreath.
Oh no.
And he looks at it and is like, my God, it's beautiful. I love it so much. From my best friend, Babou.
Okay.
Best friend.
He gently
Transcendent is our friendship.
and he puts it down on
We've
the
had
table.
so many conversations.
That one time he looked at me weird.
He's not even gonna wear it.
It's a wreath.
It's a oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he could wear it, but
I
he's
don't
not. He
expect him
gently
to.
puts it down. And then he'll pick up Arthur's.
Mr. BA.
Oh, you have it. Oh, yes.
Happy birthday. You still have that box, right?
Yes, I put it over here.
Let me see it.
I bring it to. He brings it to you.
All right, so I have the little box in my hand, and I have like a little bit bigger box in the hand.
Yeah.
Like, which one you want?
No! What have you done? No!
Just kidding, they're both yours.
Oh, thank God! Don't make me choose, sir. All right, he opens up the original one. It's been
Okay.
killing me. I need to know what this is.
It's a jar of blue honey. It's your favorite color,
And I love honey.
and it's from Bluefield. Don't give it to your baby.
Okay.
And when I say baby, I'm not talking about Becky Ann. I'm talking about your actual baby. Don't give it honey.
Wait, can Becky Ann eat it? The honey?
Becky Ann can eat it. That baby can eat it.
Out of character.
Wait.
What? Why?
Your real baby can't eat honey. It has to do with how young humans
Yeah.
process
Yes.
honey.
Honey. This is a real thing, too.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't give it to little babies.
Don't feed it to your future babies.
Babies can't eat honey.
When can Junior eat honey?
When Junior becomes a man or a woman.
Duly noted.
Or a non-gendered,
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
non-binary.
Interesting.
Yes.
Right. Well, thank you. It looks delicious.
It is.
Now this other box. And he opens it. What's inside?
It is a beautifully engraved with the Stormbrook logo pot lid shield.
Amazing.
Aw.
My God, I could cook noodles and protect Stormbrook at the same
Yes.
time.
Right.
I thank you.
Noodle.
Right.
Presents are over. Bring out the spaghetti.
Does he literally flip the table? He has to flip the table. He just,
the present table, he flips it. And like there's like little glass animals and all sorts of other
God.
trinkets that go shattering.
No.
Broken glass horse.
This guy's so excitable. He can't contain it. He's like, flip the table.
All right, so then dinner is served, and there is indeed Jake's specialty spaghetti trough.
Spaghetti trough.
And then Becky Ann goes, I heard that there was a game. The person who finds the hidden ring gets a prize. In the spaghetti. All right, we're going to roll fortune dice and see who
Can't
gets...
participate
Yeah,
in
you
this
can't
game.
participate in this game.
Yeah, because I know which one. I know where to
roll
find it.
a D12. I'm going to say the number is 5. If you roll the 5, you get it.
11.
I got a 2.
Okay.
4.
Oh.
No, you get it.
I will continue eating spaghetti until I get
Again.
it.
Wow.
You can get 2 more plates of spaghetti if you want. You're not going to feel good the next day.
I never feel good.
All right.
Colleen's giving it one more shot.
Oh, what is that? I got a 1 on my second one and then
Oh.
a 10.
Okay.
3.
Damn.
I got a 12.
You guys could keep engorging yourself with spaghetti if you want, but
Nah.
it's going to take a negative tomorrow.
What kind of negatives are we talking? We're just shopping tomorrow, right?
I thought we were leaving the day after the party.
Oh, hell.
I think you guys need to prepare before you leave, but I think if you guys
We
want to
need-
make sure you want to get stuff before you go on a long journey, but you can just leave if you want to.
Arthur's saving room for cake.
If we are going to leave tomorrow, then no, I will not hurt myself.
Okay.
Hurts so good, though.
All right. You
Is it really good spaghetti? I mean, it's
That's really good.
Yeah, he rolled a
Yeah.
17.
I rolled a 17. I
Damn
knocked it
fine
out.
spaghetti.
17 spaghetti.
Yeah. Have you ever had a 17 piece of spaghetti in your life before? Didn't think so. I didn't think so, Bobby.
I've made a 16, but I don't know.
Okay.
I'm surprised like Becky Ann isn't looking at me trying to figure out where the ring is. Like
Yeah.
he's like looking at me like, give me a hint. I'm
I'm going to
like,
roll something.
Becky Ann's like reaching into the trough and then looks at me to see if I'm like making a face or anything. And he just keeps moving the tongs and looking at me like
Yeah.
where's the spaghetti, Jake? Where's
So-
the ring, Jake?
I'm going to roll 3 times.
Jake has a good poker face, though.
Right, Jake's got a good poker face, just unfocused eyes and
Yeah.
you know.
Pugger face.
Okay, I'm going to roll 3 D12s 3 times. Or I'm going to roll a D12 3 times. And if I get a 5, somebody else finds it.
Okay.
If doesn't happen, somebody ate it. 7, 7, 5. Holy shit.
Ooh.
Who do you guys want to find it?
crazy old cat lady.
Oh, okay,
with
yeah.
sheep.
Yeah, she needs a win.
Okay.
God, does she?
She needs a win.
So I was saying, oh, I found the ring. I found the ring. And there, Mr. Becky Ann's like,
Jake's
huzzah!
Jake starts making a clanging noise for the winner, you know, like ringing a bell, kind of like I'm just smacking a pot.
Next year's party is at your house.
Oh, no.
And she
Oh,
goes,
sweet.
Oh.
great.
Aw.
That is
think
not
that-
the win she needed.
I think that's the one she needed. She's been lonely. Like that's her thing.
Aw.
She was super lonely or whatever.
Okay, she'll take it back. Let's cut that and go. She goes, I can host a party. Yes, yes, yes. This town is fucked up.
It's gonna be so-
and I were prepared.
Amber, you gotta stay. I'm gonna dress up my children for the occasion.
Oh,
I
no.
can't wait to dress up my kids
Yeah.
for the occasion. You've made all these people so insane.
Oh my goodness.
I can't wait to dress up the kittens.
The kittens.
The
Yeah,
kittens.
exactly. That's what I mean.
Oh
She
my
gets
gosh.
like she does
Oh,
like
wow.
she gets like cat tuxedos for all of them. And they're all like,
I mean, as much as these people seem to love Mr. Becky Ann and the way he is, they have to be crazy.
Yes.
You're pretty sold on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god.
The cult of Mr. Becky Ann.
So dinner is done. Time for party games. So the games are not mandatory, obviously, but this is a good time for you guys to mingle if you want to. The games that are there are like a ring toss game that he likes and pin the tail on the donkey. And then there's what's another party game? Bobbing for apples. Let's do
You're
that.
asking an introvert. I don't know.
I don't.
Cornhole.
What do
Cornhole.
people do at parties?
No.
I guess cornhole.
So there'll be a cornhole
Hot dogs
toss. There'll be
shoot.
okay.
musical chairs.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
There's
a
musical
gramophone.
chairs, yeah.
So they'll have musical chairs going on in the foyer, and then there's the meeting room has been cleaned out now so that it's got pin the tail on the donkey and ring toss. You guys don't have to play any games. There are actual prizes, but also this is a good time to talk to people before you leave for Stormbrook. This is a good time to mingle. Like any
Say there aren't actual prizes?
there are actual
Oh,
prizes.
fuck yeah.
I will give you actual prizes in participating.
I want to kind of talk to Becky Ann because there's such a contrast in personality so far from what we've seen. Like, he's like this wild extrovert and she's like this super reserved person.
Okay, yeah.
But I don't know what to say to her. So
Okay.
I'm just like,
You just kind of like keep walking towards her.
yeah,
and
like,
then,
I'm like, I don't know.
Does he ask for pets, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you ever stare at her? Is there a time where you
Sort
start
of,
looking at her?
Maybe I'll
She
probably
catches your
look at
eye.
her
She
and I'm
goes,
like,
hi.
hi, and I like cock my head and I'm like, hi, I guess. And
Just ask
I
her
don't
what her
know.
thing is.
Yeah, I'm like, what do you see in this?
Did you do?
Yeah, I'm like, you two don't seem like very like you'd have good chemistry or something. He's like really wild, and so far you've been really modest and reserved in comparison.
Well, I am
I
carrying
mean,
a
we got
baby
Spaghetti
right now.
Baron over there flipping tables.
I appreciate his enthusiasm, and he has a huge heart.
Okay, so how did you meet him?
We grew up in town together.
Okay,
Are they siblings?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. It's
No, they are not related.
Game of Thrones is coming out.
They are not related. 100% not related.
That's good. I appreciate that.
well, are you enjoying the party? At least?
Yes, I love it.
You love it.
I love spaghetti. I love presents, and I love games,
And I love Mr. Becky.
and I love Mr. Becky Ann.
Cool. Jinx is like, cool. How far along is the baby again?
It's about 3 months. I'm due in fall.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
cool.
The
Where are you
Jinx-
from?
Jake siddles away.
Oh,
That's like a pause.
Okay.
So it's like, man, okay, cool.
bye.
I'll be a fan.
Okay, bye.
But this is your chance to gather information. Just letting
Yeah.
you guys know before you leave for the Deepwood.
Maybe.
Like what we could expect.
Yeah, I think Arthur would definitely be talking to the mayor about
Yeah, Colleen's
specifically
interested in the mayor,
Deepwood.
too.
Okay, so you guys, so Colleen and Arthur will probably go over to the mayor,
Yeah.
who is sitting on a chair right now watching the ring toss game happening.
Oh. Have you played yet?
Oh, no, my eyesight's not very good anymore. But I like hearing people being happy about winning and hearing the clinking and the tossing. I can kind of, enjoy it from that perspective.
I'll go ahead and toss a ring while we're doing this.
Do you actually get in order of like?
Oh, is there a lot?
There's like actual people
okay.
playing the game.
I'll do it after we talk then.
Okay.
So, and there, she had I guess the paintings are on the wall, so I do see the.
So you're in the meeting room now, and you're in the meeting room. These actually have paintings, and one of them you could see is a trademark Wyatt painting.
Okay. Is it that tree blooming?
Yes, but it's definitely a better version of what
Okay.
Wyatt did. Like Wyatt, the one that you saw in the store, may not have been his first attempt at it, and the second picture is a little
Okay.
bit better. Yes.
Oh, that painting looks familiar. It reminds me of one of Wyatt's works.
Oh yeah, yes, dear Wyatt. He is a very earnest painter. This
He
is true.
Very prolific.
Yeah, yes, and determined, and yes.
So I was curious about the subject of this painting because, Wyatt painted this and it's also on the wall. Could you tell me a little bit more about this?
Oh yes, it's the sunset tree.
Ah.
It blooms quite brilliantly when spring turns to summer.
Where is that?
It's far in the Deepwood.
Oh, we're heading to the Deepwood.
You are?
Yeah. Could you tell us anything about the Deepwood? We'd like to prepare as best we can.
Is it just you two traveling together?
Oh, no, there's 4 of us. There's the chef, and then there's the
The elderly fellow.
the old man. No, the minstrel,
Babou shuffling around
the
the.
music farmer.
There you go.
With a fish hook.
Yeah. And she looks at you and she sniffs around you.
You smell like weakness.
So I smell like spaghetti?
No. And she sniffs about Colleen as well. Well, it seems that you're a good group. Seems like you have someone looking out for you. That's a good sign. Gather your friends together and I can tell you stuff about the Deepwood if you would
Okay.
like.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Please, yes.
So you guys gather up.
Hand signals across the party.
Yes. And
Got
this,
out of a weird conversation with Mrs. Becky. Ann.
you're like, oh, I'm looking for my friends.
Thank God.
So she gathers you 3 together, or you 4 together, and she'll say, if you're heading into the Deepwood, I feel that someone needs to check in on the Keeper of Spring.
Deeper spring.
Deep in the forest, there's a garden that needs to be tended to. An old family on Loam tends to this garden, and I fear something's gone awry. Tales of weakening crops and odd creature behavior, and just minor strange things that worry me. Something's not right. Something
The flowers not blooming
changed.
as much.
Yes, Martha's told me about that too. Her and Mr. Becky Ann are looking into it, but I fear there's something much larger than fertilizer could handle. If you travel northwest, you'll come across a deadwood. Be careful, I know there are guardians there. Once you see this deadwood, go west, and there will be a sort of entrance. I'm not exactly sure, but I think you'll know it when you spot it.
Arthur's taking
That'll
notes.
start your path.
Arthur's taking notes west, and then entrance, blah, 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 guardians.
Yeah, what do you mean by guardians? What sort of guardians will we be?
The guardians of the deadwood are ones, I believe, are drawn to light, and I think the rhyme went, will take flights. I can't remember exactly. There was some sort of poem riddle thing.
Fucking moth.
I should have come over and talked to her.
Why
You are
didn't you?
here.
You are here. We gathered you all around.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
can I try and remember that riddle?
Sure, but you'll have to come up with it yourself.
Oh, fuck me. Can I come up with it at a later date? Or
Yes. Let's roll and see if Bobby will actually remember it. Roll better than a 10.
No.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Okay.
So,
Because what we would have done was the seed would have been planted and rooted, and then maybe later on he would have
Yeah.
come up with it.
Mm.
Okay.
that's fair. Are these guardians very fierce? Are they gonna wipe us out?
Yeah, that was
What are we
definitely-
looking for here?
You mean malicious intent?
Yeah, because we're just traveling through.
You,
And these are the guardians of the Deadwood,
the
correct?
deadwood, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because once you get to the deadwood, you'll be on the right path to get to the Keeper of Springs Garden. It's one of those hard things when you're starting to like figure out GM, like how much information do you give to people, and how much would this raccoon woman?
Realistically,
Joe,
been around for a while.
She'll say, I have not heard of people perishing from their encounters, the few encounters that have happened over the years.
people don't go into the Deadwood very often.
No, not many people go into the deep, deep wood very often.
Do the people who do generally come back, or?
There is an old family that tends to the garden. They are the ones who really, truly know the way through the deep wood.
The in town?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, out of character. What garden? Just the garden.
The Keeper of Springs Garden.
Oh, okay, yeah. Gotcha. Sorry.
It's an old family. There's an old family.
Maybe we should find them.
Yeah, maybe we need to talk to them.
That could be helpful.
You're gonna ask her about the old families? Oh, that's
Kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, if she has any hints on how to find them.
Or if they would be willing to talk to us.
Yeah.
I can
How
check family
aggressive.
registries or something.
let's just say it this way. They are not part of the civilization that is now.
Right.
They were the original inhabitants of Loam. I am not exactly sure where they are located, but I just know that they are the ones who tend to the garden. I'm assuming they probably live in the forest somewhere.
Right.
Very rarely do we encounter them.
But they come out sometimes, yeah?
Every once in a while, yes.
Do you guys leave any sort of, when they come out, do you guys have some sort of offering for them, or do you have something to exchange?
Something to
How do you
pacify them.
communicate?
Well, it's more like when a family member is ready to join civilization, they just live with us.
Oh.
So what kind of creature are they? What are they?
They don't look so different than... And she looks around and looks at Colleen. You don't look so different from Colleen. I got your name from your sniffing you.
She probably overheard the gifting. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
He was
So
pretty loud.
members of his family come live in this place every now and then? Or?
There's not been one around here for a very long time.
Okay, never mind then.
I wonder if Babou's fish village has interacted with... I guess the Deep Woods is pretty far away from Basstown.
Yeah, so I was thinking about Dragon Song is also pretty far away.
But also, we control the ocean, and then we can just... No, I'm just...
Yeah.
She can say, the last time I heard of one of these old family members coming out is when there's a tiny village northwest of here, slightly in the deep wood, called Dewwind.
Dewwind?
Dewwind.
Wow, looks really funny.
Dewwind.
I read it down.
Yeah, I know. It's fun.
Dewwind.
Dewwind.
Yeah, that's how they pronounce
Dewwind.
it.
Dewwind. Dewwind. Dewwind.
You know, from do and die. They got like a slur to their way
Like
pronounced
Worcester.
Yeah.
When.
That tiny village, I'm sure no one lives there anymore, though.
Oh, so there is no accent.
What?
Because I was making a big deal about how they pronounce it over in Duand. They're like, Duand. There's no one live there. Oh, never mind. I guess it doesn't exist there.
It was unfortunately in the last year or so run over by mob beasts.
Oh.
Bob?
This is why
That's good to
I
know.
mention the odd creature behavior and bad omens, perhaps. I fear
How many people live there?
it's a village, so it's probably less than 50, like 35, 40-ish people, like maybe a couple families.
Shame.
Not sure if it's worth stopping by or not. Could be information there you might find.
Maybe there's a dead man with a shield.
Potentially that you could get off a skeleton, yes.
No, it's better if I steal it from a corpse.
Yeah, it really worked for that guy.
But since it's on the way, it could be worth it. I'm not sure. Could be dangerous. It's about a 3-day travel from here to there.
We're trying to figure out our supply situation.
Sure. So let's Duand from Stormbrook Duand, 3 days. Duand to the Deadwood. I want to be generous because it is a difficult travel. You're going into a deep, deep wood. You look very, well, most of you look very strong.
Rude.
Another 5 days or so of traveling.
Okay.
And that you said was west from.
It's like a straight, like, if you continue going northwest, you'll hit Duand, then you'll hit Deadwood, and from there go east.
Mm-hmm.
You'll find the heart of the Deepwood.
So I heard there's giant squirrels in the deep woods. Are there giant squirrels? That's what he wants to know.
There are rumors that there are larger than normal animals, yes. The Deepwood is...
Jake throws up his hands. He's like, I know there's rumors. Since you're close to the Deepwood and know about it, I just wanted confirmation.
I've heard stories. I've heard stories from other people. I cannot confirm for myself. I don't know how this voice is going, but whatever. It's all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
I can neither confirm nor deny
the existence
of giant squirrel.
I can neither confirm or deny the amount of disappointment I'm feeling right now.
I've never seen a giant squirrel. I cannot tell you if they exist, but I have heard other people talk of them, yes.
Well, okay.
First-hand accounts. My great-great-grandfather said he petted one. Is it true? Or the ravings of an old man? I don't know. Our minds tend to go as we get older.
I just let out a sigh. I'm like, oh, fair enough. I turned to my group. I said, I learned everything I need to know, and I go to play musical chairs.
Roll to see if you do well at musical chairs.
What do you want me to roll?
Int and Dex.
Int and Dex, so that's 2d8. All right. I rolled that's an 11.
Yes.
I do good?
You tell me how you win the last round of musical chairs.
The last round of musical chairs is like one chair left, right?
Yeah, you and Martha.
Me and Martha.
Oh, 13-year-old.
The 13-year-old you pick flowers with all day long.
Oh, that's right. I'm a dog. I just hop in that
behind you.
chair real fast.
Do you hip check that little girl?
No.
Straighten it next week.
Probably small enough to even like slip underneath the chairs. Like if I'm in disadvantages, if I'm in a like behind the chair as the music stops or whatever, that's how musical chairs is played,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Down the last chair, then it's just two people walking around a chair. I probably like if I'm like behind it, I'd probably slip underneath the legs and then hop up into the chair before she can get down in there because I'm
Nice.
small enough. She probably sits on me by accident. I'm like, ah! but I got there first, so I win.
Seats taken.
Sweet. What's something that Jake would love to get, like trinket-wise?
Trinket wise, oh man, give a dog a bone.
Oven mitts.
A what?
Oven mitts.
Oven mitts, hell yeah, son.
So when the music stops and then Jake's obvious one, you hear you guys are still talking with Temperance. You hear, "A winner we have!" and then runs out and it's for you. And there are oven mitts that have.
I feel like you didn't prepare the prizes and you just
no.
got it out of the kitchen.
Yeah,
It wasn't even his to give.
So, and actually, he
ones
gives you
I
the whole, yes,
used.
the one that you used.
Hell yeah, I got oven mitts, dude.
Okay, anything else with like you guys kind of hear that as you're talking with Temperance. You can ask her. Babou asked Colleen, does Colleen have anything that she wants to know?
I I think they pretty much covered what she was gonna.
Yeah, because we got the next location to do to check, and then we have directions. We know that it's dangerous. That's that's about all we can.
Sort of know what we're looking for. We know how much time it'll take.
Gotcha. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like fun topics to ask her, but nothing's really coming to mind.
Okay.
Well,
I feel like, I mean,
Ask her the lore
pretty
of
good.
Becky Ann. Why Becky Ann?
Yeah,
is
let's do that.
Why is Becky Ann such a celebrated hero that everyone attends his birthday party?
all right, yeah, might as well make fun of it. Make fun with this while we can. So, Temperance, how long have you known Mr. Becky Ann?
Since he was just a little baby.
What is his?
Her voice has changed yet again.
Baby.
Little baby.
Temperance, what is his name?
It's. Do you really want to know his name?
Yeah.
I don't.
no,
No.
no.
Yeah. She goes, Becky Ann.
Oh, well, I see why you call him Mr. Becky Ann.
She looks very confused.
Really? Okay.
No. Anything else you want to ask about him? Is that it?
So what is he just infectious, or why does everybody just love him so much? Is this a normal birthday party for people in town? Is your birthday party
Has
like
he done
this?
something special for the town that?
God damn it! Birthdays are turning into him.
It's like
He just comes out of
what
nowhere.
kind, what
Pushes.
Everybody loves me.
what special feat has this man performed where he could just say, "I'm having a birthday party at your house"?
He saved the whole village.
Oh, you saved the whole village, did he?
He has, yes. He is a very, very good god. We've been, like I talked about, the mob beasts. Oh, am I turning into him? God damn it, he is infectious. Oh my God, I can't get it out of my head. He did help us ward off those mob beasts that came down from Dewwind. He was brave, he was valiant, he put everyone else before him, not like in the line of like attacks, but like he was willing to sacrifice himself. He was the one who triumphantly just warded off, came up with a good plan, diverted them down into the river. They were taken by the currents, and he saved the village effectively.
Oh wow, you've got a good man in that guy.
He
I'm glad.
deserves all the gifts he's been given.
Yeah, I'm glad he's here to help protect the town.
We are very glad for his service.
And I catch his gaze across. the room. I give him a thumbs up.
He gives you 2 thumbs up and a great smile.
All right, the second one comes up.
That's right. He puts up his foot with his toe up.
I don't put my toe up.
It's either really
That would be
around here with
immodest.
no shoes.
He wasn't wearing shoes this entire
Oh
time.
no.
I love the feel of dirt and
Spaghetti.
wood and spaghetti under my feet.
I love the squish of spaghetti beneath my toes.
I love Stormbrook. I love life. And my wife.
My wife.
Colleen's seeing all these thumbs ups, and she holds up a lighter. Yeah, she's tipsy.
All right.
Arthur's gonna go play some ring toss.
Okay.
Yeah, Colleen definitely wants
Jake
tipsy
wants to
ring
play
toss.
too. I've been playing games the entire time I've been talking.
Babou. What does Babou do?
Pin the tail on the donkey.
All right, roll. Everybody roll. Get better than a 7
Roll what?
Should
in spirit.
I ring toss in spirit?
I won. I got a 9.
Ring toss is really in spirit.
You get a candle.
Is it a nice candle? Out of character.
Say, special candle burns twice as
Oh
long.
heck, I got an 8.
Write it down.
Colleen also.
I'm
got
writing
an
it
8.
down.
You get soap.
Awesome. What's it smell like?
Roses.
Ooh.
I rolled an 11.
Ring toss.
11, yes.
You get another herb bottle.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
They're expensive.
Yeah, they
For
are.
Very
100.
good gift.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, most of you guys are getting like 100. Except Colleen got a 5-price soap. We'll say it's like really good.
She likes roses.
Yeah, that's good. Good. He looks at you.
I already won oven mitts.
Are you wearing the oven mitts?
Yeah, and I
looks at
played
you.
ring toss with them.
My God, you're skilled. Here's a spatula.
All right. I get a spatula.
Dear Lord.
Amber, this is my favorite voice in the whole game.
It's the best voice I could do.
I'm glad you're not going to possess him. Because then he'd have to leave
That's what I
his
was gonna say.
family.
You
Yeah.
possess him, and you just
Yeah, no, it's right.
leave Stormbrook, and they're like, "Where are you going, Mr. Becky Ann?"
It's now about 10 o'clock at night, and he goes, "Party's over. Go home. Go to bed."
Goodbye.
good day. And then
Thank you for coming. Remember, I saved your lives.
Whoa.
And then points across the room.
I can take them when I want.
he's like squinting, and he's squinting at him like,
No,
I saved your life.
I have to remember as a GM, if I say it, it kind of like happens. But in my head, that did not happen. That did not happen. He was just like, go to bed.
See you at my next birthday party 2 weeks from now.
It'd be more twisted if he was like, it's 10 o'clock, you're all past your curfew, you're all arrested.
Doors shut, locked.
I'm the best guard ever.
You're stuck there
You're all
overnight.
safe now.
You're all safe.
Spaghetti handcuffs.
No, he says, see you all next year for my birthday. Thank you, new friends, and all my old. And then he just walks out of the mayor's house
Great.
to go
Does
home.
he do like a turn, and then he does the cape movement, but he has no cape?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, he does okay.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, 100%.
Does he flip a table on the way out?
No. He touches a wreath gently
Okay.
and then walks out.
Love it.
Aw. I thought you were going to say he knocks the vase off the table.
Yeah, I wanted to, and I was like, no.
He's not home.
Wait, does he leave all of his gifts?
I'm getting them in the morning.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, you really trust the town. That's good.
Yeah.
And the mayor. It's more of the gesture, not the things.
Mm-hmm.
Except you guys all
Except I spent
Yeah.
500 gold.
No. The baby blanket goes home with them, obviously. The statue goes home with them, obviously.
The wreath is in the trash.
The wreath is left behind. What would you get him again?
Honey and pot lid.
Oh, yes. He keeps those too. You see him scoop up stuff.
That's right.
Rude.
The stuff that he didn't break or was in trash already.
Gee.
The look that Chris just gave me. All right. So you guys will go back to your hotel room and you get ready for your next day. You're going to be doing some quick shopping before you leave town and then heading out. And did anybody have some letters? I think there was two.
Yeah, I think me and Colleen did. If you want to do yours first, I'm going to take some notes. Sure.
All right. Colleen's letter is as follows. Dear Dad, Burton may have told you we were headed into the deep wood. To tell you the truth, I don't know what exactly to expect. It could be just a grand old time with squirrel people, or we could run into bigger trouble. The less you know now, the better, I think. To that end, I've enclosed a few things for you all. The armor should be light enough that Holly can wear it under clothes, and the light blade is for Burton. Don't worry, he's been practicing, and no, I'm not sorry I didn't tell you. The knife is a sturdy little thing, so he should take to it with no issue. Finally, I know you can take care of yourself, so I'm sending you something for safekeeping. Just one more reason for me to come back home. Can't wait to see you all again. Love, Colleen. So she sends the armor and the knife back to her family, and along with the pocket watch.
Aw.
No. Just wants to protect people.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
She keeps
Good.
the sheep.
She keeps the sheep. Sheep is for me.
Yeah.
To Astrid, head librarian. I know I've asked you a lot of weird questions. Have I asked too many questions? Anyway, this one seems important. The other day I was picking a scranberry. Have you ever seen a scranberry? Well, after I plucked it, a daisy bloomed in its place. Does this happen with scranberry patches? And this morning, I woke up in a bed under a pile of dead leaves. I cleaned it up before anyone noticed, I think, but how could something like that happen? Do you think my friends are playing tricks on me? Your pupil, Arthur. P.S. Well, now my pen is glowing, so it's probably not tricks. Please help.
Oh no. The family magic.
And you guys snuff out your candles and go to bed. Level up!
Really?
No. XP.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you auto level up?
No.
No.
If the GM says it, then it happens.
It's canon now. Yeah.
Your highest topography was 6, so you get 100 XP for that. And then I cast 1 benediction, and you didn't fight any monsters. So you get 150 times 3, so 300 XP total. Wait,
Times 3 or times 2?
I think it's times
I thought it was times 2.
Yeah.
2, sorry.
So how much is it then?
300.
Oh, yeah, same math.
Yeah, I just said the wrong number.
Got it.
All right. Shapeshift is a member of the Geek Spectrum Network. If you've been enjoying the show, please leave a rating or review on iTunes. It really helps me out, and so does sharing the show with others. You can also find Shapeshift on Spotify and YouTube. Another way to help my show out would become a patron at patreon.com/geekspective. You can find me, Amber, on Twitter at Rocket Orca and at ShapeshiftCast. You can also find me on other podcasts on the Geek Spective Network, such as Tales from Moxbury and Red Mage Blue Mage. This episode was edited by Rudy Basso. You can find Rudy on Twitter at Rudy Basso. That's RUDYBASSO. Thanks, Rudy.